Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's Shell-Pennzoil Elite for 2023, and as you can see, we are back to the window boxes finally. I never thought I'd be happy to see the window boxes, but I am so glad that Lionel decided to dump those stupid next-gen boxes and go back to the window box we've had since like 2015 or 16. As you can see, there's also the Elite box, and as you can see, the Elite box has detail to it now. It's not just a plain black box with an Elite logo. You see you got the Nascar 75th anniversary logo right there, RCC Elite 2023. Down the side, you still have the chrome foil Elite logo right there, standard finish. Made a total of 100 of these things, standard finish. Got the same stuff on the back. RCC Elite, be sure to register your car at the Lionel Garage, all that, and copyright and stuff still on the bottom. But like I said, it is just so nice to finally get back to these boxes. I haven't hated much like I've hated those next-gen boxes. Here is the car itself. Since it is the day of the Pennzoil 400, thought what better thing to look at than a Pennzoil Joey Logano car. I kind of wish we would have one of the special Pennzoil cars like he's running today, but this will do. This is still a Pennzoil car. Let's do a quick 360 of this car. See, the paint scheme did stay the same for this year that it was last year. A few little changes and stuff from last year, but overall the same mold. The real car, the nose changes a little, and so the part of the hood changed a little, which you can see the different hood vents, which we'll get to later, but I know there's like, these edges are like changed a little bit on the real car for this year, and like part of the nose is a little smoothed out or something. I don't know, they changed, all three of the manufacturers changed their molds, but I kind of doubt that Lionel was ever going to actually update their molds, especially because there's supposed to be a brand new Mustang body in 2024. So we'll probably just wait until we get a new mold next year. Which is kind of funny that this car will have, you know, only run 2 years, already won one championship. Who knows what happens this year? And then they're going to immediately change to a new body again. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Shell and Pennzoil. There you can see the brand new hood vents. That here's the 164 from last year. You can see last year they were just like kind of tall, thinner towers, where now they're like bigger and stumpier. Honestly, it looks better. And, you know, this one so far, this is one of the first 2023s out, and you can see that it is over the logo, so hopefully with these new ones, they'll actually get that right this year. Hopefully there's not going to be a bunch of cars coming out with the logos over them this year. Anyways, you got Ford Mustang number 22 on the front. Down the side, you have Pennzoil and Shell. Got AAA and Auto Trader back there. Got Discount Tire and a brand new sponsor, Capgemini. I was really shocked to find that was actually on the Diecast. Because nobody really knew about this sponsor until, like, in January when he had, like, a, you know, photo shoot with this car for, like, the hero card or whatever. It was like, huh, there's a new sponsor on the C-Post. I was getting ready to, like, make a thread to just, like, on Lionel's forum just to be like, hey, can you add that to future Logano cars? But then this diecast came out and it was like, oh, they actually did add it. That's amazing. Anyways, on the B-Post, you have Ford, PPG, Mazak, and Coca-Cola. A little mark through the Coca-Cola logo. That's a shame. That's Joey Logano's name on the name rail. As you can see up front, all the cars this year have a NASCAR 75th anniversary logo right there. Glad they went back to that. I do love the anniversary logos on cars. Like, you know, the 50th anniversary logo in 1998. They had the 60th anniversary logo in 2008. I love when there's little details like that in every car. So when they get to, like, Darlington or like the NASCAR salutes, is there going to be another logo under that logo? I'm curious about that now. See the same old chrome Penske rims. On the back, you have 22 Crew Shell and Pennzoil, number 22. You see, they did change the Ford Michigan license plate this year. It's a matchup with the new Michigan license plate itself, which is kind of an old school, like the blue and the yellow. And I really do like this better with just kind of the Ford text, because, you know, in the past, it's usually a white license plate with the little Ford oval, but that's cool. On the deck lid, you have Shell and Pennzoil, and on the roof, you have Snap-on. This is number 72. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. So you got Shell and Pennzoil under there, powered by Ford. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. The funny thing is, though, like, I assume these vents underneath are different with the new hood vents, so it would be kind of cool if they could at least change that a little bit. I don't know. But, again, the fact they're going to have a whole new mold next year probably means they're not going to waste time this year. This is an Elite, so the deck lid does open. You got your typical fuel cell and such back there. Doesn't really want to close all the way. Roof flaps, of course, do open, and there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. So D72 is still stamped up there. Another thing to point out is they changed how they paint the exhaust thing here. It's got the little bolts on the edges, and it's got like one silver edge around the center instead of being like, you know, in the past they were just like the whole thing was silver. Not sure if that's actually a change in real life or what, but interesting. And to note, not a whole lot to talk with a car like this. Like I said, just the same old Logano Shell-Pennzoil car that he won the championship with last year. But as I said, that's always a car I'm going to get. And again, being the Pennzoil 400 day, of course I had to do it. Yes, that is a Pennzoil blimp, if you haven't realized that by now. I do have a Pennzoil blimp. But anyways, back to this car. If you want this car, it is a brand new release. You can get it right now. I don't think this is going to get rare. Unless he happens to win the championship or something again, I don't see this car getting overly rare. There's already a race version of it with the dual win, which probably won't get made. So Joey Logano has a beautiful car for the Pennzoil 400 today. It's like they mixed a little bit of the Steve Park vibes, mixed with a little bit of like the Nissan Skyline from the 90s. Like, it is a cool paint scheme. There's only one problem with that paint scheme, and for some reason they left Pennzoil like right there, like on this standard car. So there's like a bunch of blank space right here on the Pennzoil car where they should just put the Pennzoil text like on the hood just right there. But I don't know. That diecast is available for pre-order. I've already pre-ordered it in both the standard and the color chrome. If that car doesn't get made, I may get violent. Like, I don't understand what's going on this year with Joey Logano cars. Like, his Auto Trader's in limbo. It was on DNP alert in November, and we still haven't gotten any news of it as we're recording this video. Hasn't got a production number, hasn't gotten DNP, just it's in limbo. Then he gets a brand new AAA paint scheme, finally, a truly different new AAA paint scheme for the first time in like 10 years, and it DNPs both versions. So a AAA gets the scale-up car made every year, but now that we have a brand new AAA paint scheme, they're just like, oh, we don't care. What the hell? Made me so angry. Like, I knew the Auto Club version was going to get DNP'd because that never gets made, but when the regular AAA car got DNP'd, I was shocked. Maybe it'll end up in Authentics or something, or at this point, hopefully that car does stay the same for the next 10 years, so eventually we'll get the diecast of it, but so I don't know why Logano cars are not selling right now, especially after getting so many of them last year, but that his Pennzoil better get made. That is a beautiful paint scheme. That better get made. So many people seem to love it, so who knows. Anyways, remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check out if you want anything. But I think it's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Joey Logano's Shell-Pennzoil Ford for 2023. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.